Hello, daily vlog for August 1st, 2021 on I don't remember, Saturday or something. And it's about 8:30 in the morning. Uh, so I think my insomnia is completely finished now. For anybody who's just checking in and doesn't know what's going on in my life, I quit reefer. I don't know, like a week ago. I should go and look the exact day it was. But I was smoking weed pretty much constantly for a bunch of years. It's 2014. I wasn't addicted to weed. I was addicted to my website. It's called Process Addiction. That's what my mom said. But then I Wikipedia'd process addiction, and it's actually called outcome addiction or something addiction. But when I'm working on my website, you smoke weed so that you don't second guess yourself and just focus on that. But so I wasn't ever addicted to weed, but I was smoking it all the time. Yeah, so then of course I knew I was going to have to go through a period of detox. Um, and and so last night I watched two. I should watch more. I just had two big cups of coffee. Videos and people about that, and people were saying, yeah, one guy had night sweats. Yes, I had night sweats. Insomnia, oh yeah. Fatigue, oh yeah. Low blood sugar, like blood sugar problems, oh yeah, big time. But my insomnia, like last night, I didn't have insomnia last night. I got up this morning at like 6, but I was laying in bed for like an hour after I got up because I like it. But I didn't have trouble getting to sleep. Um, I realized that all I need to do to get to sleep is to do my alpha stim, stick it on my earlobes, and it sends electric current through my brain. And you can feel it, man. It's like getting high. You're like high. And then I was also putting my lights under my head and on my belly, under my back. Um, I'll stop yawning pretty soon too. I think the yawning is a result of just not being in shape. So yeah, so I got up early, and yeah, it's 8:30, and you know, tomorrow when I get up, I'll make sure to get up right away. Like when I wake up, I'll make sure to get up and get going on my day. Kind of didn't want to get going too early today because it was rainy and cold yesterday. So today, I think I'm gonna go on another bike ride. Yesterday, I was going to stretch and lift weights in my room. I've only lifted weights like 2 times. I haven't lifted weights really for years and years, but I was in the gym a few months ago one day, and then I lifted weights for like 10 minutes like a month ago. But I was gonna do it, but I decided to spend the last part of the day go to my mom's house. So yeah, yesterday what happened was I got up at kind of late. Um, oh my God! See my memory. I haven't gotten my brain back yet. I can't really remember what I did the day before. I think my brain's gonna be foggy for the next couple of weeks. But I uh, I was busy. Yeah. Oh, in the morning. Yeah, I got up and in the morning went to my mom's house because she wanted to help me. She wanted to help me shop for a bed on Amazon. So we got a bed. I ordered a bed frame for $100, some mattress, some box spring, and a mattress in one for 300. So it was 400 for that. And then I got one pair of sheets for it. And then we watched some Olympics over there. And then I came back here, did some like more organizing stuff. And then I went on a bike ride, but when I went outside, I realized it was drizzling. I didn't notice it was drizzling. So I had to come back in, and I got my rain jacket and went out again. And maybe I should have had 3 cups of coffee before those. And by the time I got to the edge of town, it started coming down. Torrential rainstorm. So I rode a little bit, but then I took a ride on Neva, and I rode down a little bit and noticed at the end of this dirt trail, they had outhouse there. So I took a leak in the outhouse and then put my jacket on and decided just to come home. I saw some other riders out there, though. This guy passed this older guy. All I've seen for the last week has been old dudes, old fat dudes. Passed me while I was putting my jersey on, my rain jacket on, but then I passed him again. Went down to Neva, took a ride on 63rd, and then went down to the Diagonal and then came home. And it was torrential rainstorm. As I was rolling into town, one guy saw me. He was like, "Hey, like, we are the riders of the night, of the rain." And came home and then, yeah, I was sitting in my room. I was gonna do some weightlifting. It's stretching because I haven't done any stretching. It was about 7. I decided to call my mom to see if she wanted to go on a bike ride, just like a really short one. And she said yes, because I talked her into it. I was like, hey, it stopped raining. We still have a little bit of daylight. You could smell the ozone. So she said yes. She goes, oh, but I don't have food for you if that's why you're calling. Oh, no, don't worry about it. So I went there, and we went on a ride around the block. It's just like a kilometer ride. And then I watched the Olympics, more of the Olympics, like women swimming, men swimming, and then a little bit of golf. And then I guess that was it. And then came back, and I was there for a while, though. We hanging out. So when I kind of came back, it was like 10, and talked to Kirsten a little bit, and then turned on my alpha stim and went to sleep. I took a sleeping pill last night, a Unisom and a melatonin, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because I woke up this morning like groggy. And this guy, I watched one of the videos. I think I'll watch more maybe while I'm waking up, talking about it, about detoxing from weed. And I guess he had his own experience, and he said you don't want to be, when you're detoxing from weed, you don't want to be taking like sleeping pills or melatonin. He even mentioned melatonin because you're trying to go au natural at that point. It's easier to get your levels back, hormone levels back, without taking drugs. So, yeah, I probably didn't have to take the sleeping pill, but I mean, I have it. I'm the kind of person who, if I have something, I'll just take it, and then I won't buy more. Like, the only reason I'm drinking coffee is because, like, after my roommate moved out, my mom was helping me renovate my apartment, and she bought me a coffee maker from the thrift shop, and then bought me coffee. I don't think I've ever bought coffee in my life. So as soon as the coffee I have runs out, I think I'm going to buy coffee again. I'm not usually a coffee drinker, but I can't remember where that came from. But anyway, so yeah, the drugs, going to sleep. So I think the thing that, I mean, I'm sure that maybe the melatonin Unisom helped me, but I think that that brain, the alpha stim, ALPHASTIM, they have their own YouTube channel. Helped me get to sleep. So I looked at the I looked at the weather yesterday and it didn't say anything about rain. It just said clouds. And I'm looking at it today and it doesn't say anything about rain. It just said clouds, and it rained torrentially. About 10 minutes after I came back yesterday, I got an alert on my phone warning about flash floods, particularly the canyon going to Jamestown, which is what I was thinking about going up. So if it has the same prediction today, maybe it will rain. I'm looking in the mountains, looks the same. Looks like it's raining. It's been raining a lot this summer up here. So I'm going to, I was planning on going on like a really big ride. My legs are not even really that sore. I mean, let's see, I'll flex it and see. Yeah, I mean, I've been riding kind of like every day, so you would think I'd be getting sore, and I'm not in shape, so you think I'd be getting sore and more sore every day, but I've only been riding like an hour a day just due to the time restraints, so could probably deal with riding more. Yesterday was the first time I checked out my Strava because my bike computer wasn't uploading. My Garmin 1030 wasn't automatically uploading my rides to the Strava site. And so I found I disconnected my Garmin from Strava, and then I connected it again, and then it automatically uploaded it. So that's all I had to do. Hopefully it'll do it automatically after today's ride. But so I was examining my Strava. Yeah, and I said yesterday that I was getting PRs left, right, and center, which is bizarre because I feel like I'm way out of shape. The last time I went up to Jamestown, I got the PR up there, and then I tried to ride my bike to Allen's Park, but I couldn't make it up the hill because I was bonking the whole time because my blood sugar's messed up. But that was a freaking PR compared to only one other ride, though, because for some reason there's not that many. Seems like a bunch of my rides aren't showing up. But yesterday's ride, these different sections, like the section from Neva and 63rd down to 63rd in the diagonal, apparently I had done it 22 times since 2014. And out of the 22 times in 2014, it was a PR. I got like 3 PRs. And then another ride that I'd done a bunch of times. I think it was like 22 times, they said. As you're leaving, it's like the most common ride section. Like, it's unavoidable. You do it all the time. Coming out of town on 36, you go down the hill, and then there's this short climb. It's like called the riser sprint or something. That was a PR. So I got PRs all over the place yesterday in the rain while I was just chilling. So apparently I'm physically more fit than I think, like more than I ever been, even though I'm not trying. So I guess that's encouraging. But probably had something also to do with the fact that it's cool. I think it's becoming apparent, blatantly obvious to me that, yeah, if you ever want to get a PR on Strava, do it. You can only do it when it's totally cool, when you're not sweating. You save a lot of energy not to sweat, and yeah, so yeah, now, I was also going to look at my, GoPro and get that set up again and going because I haven't used it for a while. And also my video cameras. I have these so that I can, bring them. I have this idea of doing a video, like a big loop, only you show the sections of the loop, like leapfrogging, like you film and then zoom in to where the next place you would film, and then you look back. Okay, so that's where I filmed, and then that's where I'm going, kind of like smoke signals, video. You know, like you can see a smoke signal, and then the smoke signal can see the next smoke signal. Do the kind of thing with a video, with a video camera. But because my room is set up with, I think I have 4 video cameras set up there now, hooked up to my central, not switcher, switcher, the ATEM Mini, which I'm gonna figure out how to use later. But then they stopped working, and I thought maybe it was because the battery burned out. So I bought 2 more batteries for $15 for my video cameras, ordered online. And I also ordered online a 6-inch. It was for $9, but you get 5 of them. 6-inch cables to charge the iPhone with. When I go on rides, you know, just in case I have to call my mom to pick me up, or I end up going on a really long ride, I have one of those like little chargers with me that I bring with my phone, so I don't have to worry about my phone running out of battery. So, but right now I have like a 6-foot long cable. It's the shortest one I have, so I had to loop it over itself, which makes it cumbersome. So that's why I bought the cables, but hopefully that's the last I have to buy of something. Yeah, so now I'm just gonna try to not spend money, try and claw myself out of debt over the next couple of years. I have to get a roommate, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I have to wait until like Monday or Tuesday or something before I get my bed. So when I get the bed and the bed frame, I'll put that together and put the closet and doors and the closet shelves back in, and all on one day, not now. So yeah, so I'm psyched. Today is kind of like the first day where I think I've got the insomnia under control. I can start getting up early. I could have gotten out of bed a lot earlier today. And I want to start doing that, get in the habit of getting out of bed by the time the sun comes up, and then sleeping when the sun goes down. Live with the daylight, get my circadian rhythm in the habit of doing that, so I can do really big rides. Hopefully I'm not too old to get in shape to do those types of rides. So yeah, I was thinking, I mean, if I'd like to go up into Peak to Peak and then ride across Peak to Peak and then come back. I can't run today because when I walk, I can still feel pain in my left calf. So, but as soon as my left calf feels fine again, I'll go running again. Hopefully it won't tear. Yeah, and then eventually start swimming and have time to stretch and lift weights. On our ride, my mom wanted me to tried to get me to get a job again. And I'm like, why? Why do you want me to get a job? Is it because you think I need money? Do you think I need to make friends? Like, I'm kind of listing these questions because I'm trying to elicit a reason out of her, because she didn't want to give me a reason. Finally, she said, I'm not supposed to talk about her, but I have to when she tries to get me to get a job for like, because, I mean, both of my parents have always done this. As soon as I start riding my bike, they're like, oh my God, stop it. You have to go get a job now. So I think her reason was so that I learn how to schedule. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need a job to learn how to schedule. So yeah. I want to, I have this idea of, I have all my whole setup. I have the top of the line studio set up, and I've got all kinds of ideas of videos to use with my website, and I don't want to explain it right now, but multi-layered videos showing, incorporating all the stuff I built on Google Earth, help conceptualize sizes of stuff, like, you know, counties in accordance with old kingdoms and tribes, and I built Rome on top of Boulder, and but I need to take my time with that. As soon as my brain clears up, I can start to focus on and get more motivated to figure my studio out and hook all that stuff up. There's a lot of prep work I still have to do, so I might kind of like, but I have to do that in chunks. You know, like the videos. When I show stuff on Google Earth, I don't want to do it in live, like when I'm doing it with Google Earth, but actually pre-make the videos, which I have done a lot, but I still have a lot to do. So, yeah. Anyway, so I'm excited. Slept last night, getting up early today. And I was thinking I wanted to ride to the top of Trail Ridge Road. I don't know if bicycles, they let bicycles go up there without paying. They should. But I will bring my credit card in case I have to pay. If I have to pay, I will. I'm sure it's only like $5. It should be less on a bike than a car. Yep, slowly coming together. That's all I have to say about that. Talk to you tomorrow.